find yourself trying to go back and do things you ran away from. Anybody here ran away from anything? Have you made some decisions and made some determinations that I'm not going to do that no more? But then at midnight hour, someone call your name. And if it forgot your name, they call your button. They know what you like. You hit them button, bam, bam, bam. You're like, I ain't going. I ain't answering that call. Hello, somebody. Y'all in here? So the question came up, how is your love life? I said, Lord, that's kind of personal. He said, but it's necessary that they stop and evaluate and reevaluate how your love life is. You all right? You all right? You with me? So here in our first text, our first scripture, can be found in Matthew, the 5th chapter. 5th chapter. Glory to God. 5th chapter. The 43rd verse. Glory to God.
Anything that was bothering us, God, can you just let it go?
Hallelujah. Glory to God. We love you too.
Let it be smiling. We'll deal with it later.
This is for mature audience only. Yeah.
Clear our mind.
Oh.
Let us learn.
Like she came and took her a seat. Got real comfortable. Oh, get out. I might not hear another note there, but I don't know because I don't know where that came from, y'all. Hello, somebody. Ye have heard, you with me? That it had been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. How is your love life? How is your love life when it comes to loving people that can't stand you? How is your love life when it comes to loving your enemies? How is it? See, I thought I was going to talk about your fleshly side of love. We want to deal with the spiritual side. Christ wants to know where you are with your love thing. Where you at? Yeah, where are you? Excuse me, where you at? Where you at? How is your love life? Can you love people who can't stand you? Can you be nice to folks who mistreat you? You know how the rumors get around the office, folks talking about you. You know, they get back to you. Come on, talk about it. If anything ever got back to you, somebody said, you know, what they said when they were together and how they ran you down. And your friend thought they better tell you how jacked up those other person is concerning you. You know what I'm talking about. You know how the relationship thing go. You know, this one talking to this one and they tell you about how they think about that one. And then when that one, I'm either going to drive by, call them, or when they come in my face smiling and grinning, I'm going to tell them what I really think about them. Hello, somebody. Because see, they don't think I know how they've been talking about me, how they've been running me down. They don't think I know. They think I'm crazy. They think I'm slow. They think I'm... Glory to God. It is. They think I'm naive. But the truth of the matter is, I'm working this love thing. They talk about me, I'm going to love on them. Let me show you what that looks like. You know they can't stand you, and when you see them, say, oh, good morning. And they be like, oh, why ain't you speaking to me? Come on, y'all. See, you ain't got to, in a nice way, you playing dirty. See? Because see, when they come at you going, I can't stand you, you go, well, good morning, how are you today? And you go, man, that's a nice thing you wearing. That's a nice unit, nice outfit. I like that combination. That sure is nice. And they sit there steaming. In their mind, they think, I wish they stop talking to me. Why they bother me, man? That's the spirit on the inside. And I want to tell you something. That spirit gets so agitated when it finally shows its face. You know what? Say, I don't know why you gonna say what God loves you. Because you don't ain't got to say it right then. It'll come out later. And they'll tell you later on, you don't know why I got a problem. I had a problem with you last week. I don't know why I had a problem with you. You say, you know, I've been praying for you. You with me? So you ain't got to get on that same level and jump stupid because they stupid. You know, because what's going to happen is that you're going to be painted in that light of being stupid. People, everybody always say, I told you they was crazy. I told you he was stupid. I told you she was stupid. I told you. Listen, you see how they talk to me? And it's like the person that throws a rock and hides their hand. They will irritate. I'm going to say the devil out of you, but I don't think he's supposed to be. But they will irritate you to no end. And then they run to the supervisor and say, you know, see the way they talk to me? See the way they talk to me? Supervisor didn't see what they did to you. They only saw how you responded to what they did. So you are not responding the way they expect you to respond. When they curse you out, I was like, that was interesting. How are you today? You with me? I mean, boy, you think they're gonna be happy with your response? Because they expect you to jump stupid also. Now, today I'm feeling very intelligent. How are you, darling? Great day, is it bad? Hello? Yeah! And when they walk away from you, they be like, you walk away smiling because you know, like the ear, the smile from ear to ear. I got him. And they walk away. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. I can't stand her. I wish they just get out of my face. I wish they won't get in my space no more. And you just keep on walking. Cool, collective. And you know God got this. You know why? Because he's checking your love life. Question is, how's your love life?
I think her name is Gigi.
How is it? You love folks that hate you. How is your love life? Look what he say. Let me say. He said, you heard that you ought to love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But he said, but I'm saying, no matter what they taught you, no matter what you heard, but this is what I'm saying. Love your enemies. Then he said this, bless them that curse you. Now, that word curse don't mean use profanity. That word curse there means condemn your existence, your life, and all your blessings come to nothing. You with me? You know, when people look at you and say, I wish you dry up and die. I wish you lose your job. I wish your car's gone flat all 4 times at the same time. When they say that, they're cursing you. Come on, talk back to me. So you turn to them and say, you know, I bless you. I'm blessed that you've been great in the city, great in the field. I am blessed that the Lord will be with you. May his face shine upon you. May he be with you from your going out and you coming in from this day forth and forevermore.
So you gotta be careful. She thinks she can do it.
It baffles the mind when you don't respond the same way they're acting.
Today we're gonna talk about
Who's the bigger person in the picture anyway? When I was growing up, they said take 2 fools to fuss and fight. Right? And sometimes the intelligent person will lose their mind, so now we got 2 fools. Y'all still with me in here? So when they jump stupid, just let them go by themselves. Y'all with me? Yeah, have y'all seen a kid throw a temper tantrum? And they just, I mean, sometimes in the grocery store somewhere, and they just fall out in the middle of the floor and just start kicking and screaming and doing all kind of stuff. And you go, what are you doing? Really? Is this really? If you don't get up off this floor, right? You're not going to get down there on the floor with them. At least I hope you won't. I mean, some people would. They'll try to pull that reverse psychiatrist on them. I'm going to get down on the floor down there with them. The kid look at you, why are you down here on the floor with me? You don't want to do that. That just don't look. It won't look right in corporate America. It won't look right in certain environments. Come on, you trying to get promoted and all that kind of stuff, and they're watching you, and you go out flip the script and say, "Well, they should not have gotten in my face like that. And I wouldn't have gone there." Yeah, but you're the person we looking at promoting. We can't put you in a higher position because if you act like this down here, can't imagine what you're gonna act like up here. So we ain't gonna put you up here because you ain't qualified. Academically, you might be qualified. but mentally you lost. And so when they try to get you to jump stupid, let nobody stop. That looks quite interesting. How's the flow down there?
And we're going to keep talking about it. We're not
You
going
with
to
me?
stop talking about it today.
And so he says, love your enemy. Bless them that curse you. I don't know how you can put your mouth on me like that. But guess what happened? If they curse you and you bless them, they won't curse you in the future. Because they don't like your response. You still with me? Now, if they can trigger your response to act like them, they're going to keep on pushing your button. And you're like, I don't know why they keep on aggravating me. I don't know why them people keep, because they like the way you respond. The devil be toying with you. The devil, I can hear the devil, the demons have come says, watch how they're going to go off. Watch it. Watch it. I'm going to make this one irritate him and watch it go off. And they go, come on. And you're like, and it doesn't happen in corporate America. It happened in the bedrooms of America.
Yeah, those things that God is to other people.
Oh. Okay, let me turn the page.
Right, because they exactly.
Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. It's the truth, though. It's the truth. The devil be toying with our mind. And it be the little itty stuff that rips us apart. Little bitty thing. You know what? The one scripture say, it's the little foxes that spoils the vine. It's a little bitty thing that tears up the good stuff. Don't take much. You don't need but one little small stick pin to buzz a balloon. It don't take much to destroy good. Am I telling the truth yet? And so you've got to be careful and realize the trick of the enemy is to destroy every good thing that God has established in your life. Boy, that was good. Thank you, baby. There's a trick of the enemy to come and destroy every good thing that God has planned in your life. You got to remember when you was by yourself. Now you're not. You're going to destroy what you have? You have to remember when you didn't have a job and now you have one. You're going to destroy what you have? You have to remember when you have to live with somebody else. Now you got your own place. Are you really going to destroy what you have? Am I making sense here to anybody? So your response can't be like theirs. Your response has to be like his. And if you can't get there, that's when you say, Father, I hear you. I ain't there yet. Help me. That's what these lessons are about. Hello? It's to say to you, you can get there. He wants you to be concerned about your love life. If he wasn't concerned about your love life, he wouldn't be asking you, how is your love life?
Did she disturb the class?
You know, I ain't talking about love, live for love in all the wrong places. I mean, how is your love life?
She was nice and didn't disturb.
How you treat other folks?
She kept her elbows out.
How you responding to God's word?
Kept all four legs on the
Am I getting through to you yet? I'm not planning on being here all day long. I don't think it'll take all day to do this. But I feel like doing this today. I do. I didn't have a voice earlier. And I've been working on my voice all morning because I wasn't going to let the devil steal my opportunity to ask y'all how your love life. I thought that was going to be awesome. Go get in your business. How you love life? If one of y'all just have slipped up and tell me, you know, hey, I'm like, really? Before I had a chance to tell you really what I'm talking about, and you might want to fill in the blanks before we get there. It would have been quite interesting this morning. In fact, I started to get some cards and pass them by. That would have been quite interesting. Oh, on that note, we have a marriage ministry conference coming up, and it's open to the public, singles and married. And they will have, that's a public announcement, they will have child care too. Amen. Give a lady Brenda, she'll tell you all the rest of the detail. I can't remember everything. I'm only the helper in this situation. So, those folk that curse you, bless them. Did it say, do good to them?
She's being good.
Wait a minute.
Now, when she did
It must be a misprint. It has to be. It said, do good to them. Then what? What? What is hate?
So was she being goodness?
Hate is the opposite of love.
But if she's sitting
Huh?
good and not crying and not bothering, not tearing stuff up.
Hate is having a strong emotional
Tap your bowl,
feeling
your journals. Would you like me to
towards somebody.
Why?
It's when you're enraged.
God want us to
When you know you tell people, I love you to the moon and back.
it
How
is-
much you love me? I love you this much.
So if I come and tell
I
you
love you to
that's
infinity
good,
and back.
okay.
And so if you get there, you ain't coming back. But anyway, I love you like this.
Okay.
And if you express love to that degree, and hate is the opposite of that,
Yeah, we talk about operating.
that don't look like a pretty picture to me.
Yes.
I hate you
We
too.
talking about think about it.
You know,
Stuff.
hello somebody. To the end of existence. Hello somebody. I hope you don't come back. Come on. That I hate you. I don't like you. Can't stand you. I mean, I know we should tell people, I can't stand you. No, you didn't really mean that. You meant that I'm upset with you right now, and you done got me really upset. So right now, the best thing I can tell you, I can't stand you. You don't really mean it like that. I don't hate you right now. I just can't stand you. Anybody with me? There's a difference, right?
And operating in life.
I wish I had everybody honest with me today. You think it in your mind, but you won't open your mouth. That's okay. That's all right. So it's a difference in hating folks and I can't stand you. Because sometimes I can't stand myself. Look at you. I can't stand you. Okay. Some days you feel like a nut. All right, I'll get to it next week. That's okay. And so when you have these emotional, and see, when I wouldn't mess with Tracy, say when folks dress like Tracy, you can hate him. Haters. I told him earlier, I said, boy, you rocking it, boy. Hello, somebody. Anyway, here we go. When the scripture tells us that we need to love folks that hate us, do good to folks that hate us, I'm hating on you, but you're going to still do good for me? Do you not know that when you're doing good, good overcomes evil? It's like throwing water on a flame. If you try to touch the flame by itself, you're going to get burnt.
You know it.
But you post something on it. When somebody hating on you, post something on it. When they mistreating you, post something on it. When they talking about you, post something on it. Hello, you can't mess with flame with gasoline. Come on. You can't go talk back to them the way they talk to you, because it might just be a verbal confrontation before it escalates to something else. Are y'all anybody in here with me? It will escalate. You push the right button, you gonna the roof gonna be gone. Hello, somebody. Rector scale gonna be busted. You ain't gonna help me here. And so the best thing to do is keep it under wraps and say, you don't really like me if I get mad, like that green man. Let me stay in my flesh, in my little human suit here. Because you wouldn't like me if I get mad. It's the truth. Most of us are that old person down on the inside that we trying to keep, under. We don't want nobody to know that other person. Y'all look at me kind of strange. Y'all know every one of y'all, thank you. Every one of y'all got one of them little persons down in you that God has been teaching you to push him down and crucify him and push him in the corner and hide him. It's almost like putting him in a box and say, you know what? He's in here. He ain't getting out. Because I don't want nobody to know he exists. I'm trying to keep him under. He really, what they say? You heard? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear what they say? Did you hear? Did you see that? Did you hear? Let me out. I did it. Let me do it. He's like, no. Father, in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Help me, God. Help me. They're taking me out one more. Just one time. I go back. No. But tell them that was pretty good, right? See that? I learned from the best, y'all. But you got to keep him or her where they are. Because your response is not the way they expect you to respond. Your response is going to be in love. Let them talk about you now. I'm not talking about it. The only thing they did was say, hello, good morning, how are you? What they going to do with that? Run and tell that one. If you go off, they're going to run and tell how ignorant you are. But if you respond in an intelligent fashion, you know what? I hope you have a great day today. They won't run and tell that one. They're going to go home power because you're not a fool with them. You know? They love playing like that. Misery loves company. You know, most people, the reason why they act ignorant because that's all they know. They haven't been taught any other way to respond. Am I making sense yet? If you grew up fighting, that's all you know to fight. Somebody said something you didn't like, just slap them. Well, you said slap the W out of them. And now we don't slap nobody. You know, you go off, you say, well, you know what, that was pretty interesting. And they say, something wrong with you. Now, what did happen to you? And they ought to say that about us. Because the closer to Jesus we get, the more things ought to just fall off. You'll look back and say, stuff I used to do, I don't even do no more. And you're like, I don't know why or when, it just happened. And folks that knew you back then know you would go off just like that. And they be looking for you to go off just like that. And they're going to be shocked and surprised that you just still cool. And like, okay, your hearing must be going bad. Because I know you didn't hear what they just said. No, I heard quite well what they said. I hope they have a marvelous day today. Then you turn and walk away and go in your room and say, oh, God. I mean, you still got it. You got to get rid of it. Am I making sense? When people get you angry, you don't have to go off there and go home. Go to your house. The Bible calls it your secret closet. You go in your secret closet and you talk to God about what just happened. See, Father, what just happened was they got me really upset. What I really want to do was just take them by their hair and drag them across this room. But I'm trying to do this love thing. You're going to help me because I still have a mind of crap. I want to get me a tattoo, wait outside till they came outside. I want to help me here. That's when you talk to God. Am I making sense? Some of y'all act like you don't know. I ain't nothing to pray to God about. All right. You all right? How's your love life? How is it? For real? How is your love life? Let me give you my little scripture. Let me go home. Be like Bishop Dixon. This is my little Sunday school lesson. I'm here 2 months. Let me look at Matthew, the 19th chapter. Are we doing all right? Yeah. I told them you post on Facebook, how's your love life? They're going to say, boy, your pastor knows it. What pastor preached about today, man? He was asking us about our love life. What? Oh, geez, that pastor, y'all. Oh, I think I'm going to stay over in this church where I'm going. He ain't going to bother me like that. I don't have no thing. No, y'all going over there. Where you said you go to church? The Point.
Was it any candy?
Yeah, you stay on over at that Point. I'm going to tell you where I am because my pals don't ask me about my love life because they don't want nobody to ask about his. Did I say that? Oh. Yeah. 19 and 19. I think that's what I want to be. This morning I had 25 chapters to jump on, so I better look and make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be.
No candies involved. No candy, no.
Yeah, the Lord, that's where I need to be. Am I in the right place?
It's
about yeah.
making a sacrifice.
The 19th verse. She said, honor thy father and thy mother,
respect,
and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Most of us got that down pat. There's no problem there. We love and we honor our father and our mother. And we love our neighbor as yourself. When earlier you say love your neighbor, now you say love your neighbor as yourself. He tells you to love your enemy, but now he's telling you how to love your neighbor. He didn't tell you how to love your enemy, to what degree. He just said love. Love is the opposite of hate. I mean, don't hate them. And so now he's telling you, not only do you love your neighbor, but I want you to use this measurement. Use yourself the same way you would love yourself. Love on you, pamper yourself, do it for your neighbor. Somebody say, well then who is my neighbor? Isn't that something? Because I mean, everybody in my neighborhood, I got to be nice to like that? Boy, you're going to be broken in the poorhouse. No, he's not talking about that. But people that's in your circles, the people that you have influence over, he's just telling you, treat them like you want to be treated. That's all he expects you to say. You with me? Then I'm rushing on. Go to the 22nd chapter of St. Matthew's. And my final chapter will be St. John 21, y'all. I know you get a kick out of that.
What should happen to
Yeah, you know how you inadvertently write down the wrong number, transpose a number? I don't know how I did it. But I made St. John with 25 chapters. You don't have but 21. And that's mixed one. The scriptures are according to Baker. King Baker 101. Yeah, y'all don't know what to laugh. I don't know about y'all. Okay, where we at, y'all?
You become what?
22 and what?
So if you become light.
And 37. All right, here we go. 22, 37. Now, the Pharisees and the Sadducees came to Jesus, and one of the lawyers said, you know, what's the greatest commandment? 37 verse, Jesus said unto him, thou or you shall or should love the Lord thy God, your God, with all thine or your heart. So he said like this, you should love the Lord your God with all of your heart, and with all of your soul, and with all of your mind. Now, if I ask you how you love life, and this was the measurement we were using, do you love God with all of your heart? I don't mean you love God, I love him, I love him, I love him. I mean, you can make your mouth say anything. But this is a hard check. This is a hard test. Do you love God with all of your heart? That means that nobody and nothing is more valuable in my life than the God I serve. Not mama, not daddy, not children, not sister, not brother, not husband, not wife. No one is more valuable to me than the love I have for my God. Now see, that bothers us because we've been taught all of our life, you don't put nobody before your parents. You don't love, you all you got is your sisters and brothers. And so you don't look there, you gotta love them, you know. But no one told us necessarily that we need to put God at the top of the block. And that first block up there, that first little square at the top, fill in the blanks, that first little block up there. Y'all not be mama, daddy, sister, brother, husband, wife. That first block up there, not even you. I know we special and everything. Yeah. But we ought not be in that block. God ought to be in that block. He comes before you. The love and affection you have towards anything, anybody, the first person to fill in that blank ought to be God. Not the new baby you got. Oh, how beautiful that baby is. No, not that new grandbaby. Come on here. Not the new car, God, no faster wheels.
What are we working on?
It's God. So put God there first. So when I ask you, how's your love life, and you use this as a measurement, do you love God with all your mind? Do you love him for real like that, to that extent, to that degree? And I thought about something when I was reading this. He said, love the Lord thy God with all of your heart. and with all of your soul. Now, what is the soul? Soul is that conscious part of you.
So what you're going to do is you're going to have Jesus.
That never die.
So we have some words.
There are two parts of you that will never die. Your soul and your spirit. The soul is the intellectual part of your brain. The thing that it takes in information and recall or remember. That part of you. That's who you are. If you could just strip you away and see who you are nothing but brains and heart. All right, anyway. If you lose your brain and your heart, you're not there no more. So he said, do you love the Lord God with all your heart and then with all your soul? All right. So if you love God with all your soul, that means I love him now and I will love him throughout eternity because my soul is going to exist throughout eternity. Y'all with me? But this is what got me. Don't miss this one.
But you can actually.
I thought about this because I used to run home look at scandal.
This side is gonna.
And I told y'all some years ago, right? I said, you know what? I got tired of looking at scandal because how many ways can a white boy hit on a black girl?
You can read some of those words. Right. You ain't gonna be able to read all of them.
Anyway, I went there. I'm sorry. I did. That's what I thought about it. So this is on national TV, and we done sold a whole lot of commercials on that one. Folks run home to see that, like the other stuff we used to run home to see. Well, you put the Bible on TV, some of us will be home to look at it, but not too many are gonna run home to look at it. If you just haven't been home, you turn it on and you catch it. Hello, somebody. But you think about one of those sitcoms that you used to look at, baby, you tell somebody quick, listen, I gotta get home, my sitcom coming on. I forgot to set my VCR. I gotta get to the house. Come on, it's an urgency. Y'all know I'm telling y'all the truth. It's like some of these guys at the football game. I got to get home to watch my football. Even if the Packers didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Did I say the Dallas Cowboys? Even if they didn't make it. Here we go. All right, here we go. Come on back. So he said, love the Lord thy God with all your heart and with all your soul. This one that got me. And with all your mind. Mind tells me what I'm reading, what I'm looking at, what I'm taking in. My mind. If I love God with my mind, some stuff I'm not going to be entertaining myself with. Y'all still with me? Let me ask you a question. How's your love life? When I think about, when I was in the military, I was a single man in the military, and we had some real good magazines to look at in the middle of the night. Now that I'm married, saved, love the Lord, I don't have no magazines no more. I don't even have it on my computer. I don't spend none of them time with that kind of stuff. Am I making sense, y'all? I'm being real sweet about it, y'all. Hey, y'all with me? Here we go. He said, love the Lord with all of your mind. So what are you putting in intellectually? What are you putting in there? What are you feeding your soul this person? What are you feeding? Because your soul is going to exist throughout eternity, and it's going to take in what you're taking in through your mental capacity. You're taking in something. You're constantly feeding this something, constantly. And what are you taking in there? What are you putting in there? If you love God, you be careful about what you put in there. Come on, when we start being conscious about our bodies and putting on weight and all that, some stuff we stop eating. At least cut back on anyway, because I'm still trying to eat stuff saying, hello somebody. Can I just taste it? You know what I'm saying? I try not to get a whole bag, just let me taste it. See, nobody can eat just want you. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know, you say I got an urge, I just take that Oreo and just break it up and eat the ice and hold the cookie for a minute or two. And then I just put that in the chew in for a little bit. All right, I'll take that whole bit for a little while. Can I get it one more? You know, so some things, when you start thinking about maintaining your body weight, some things you try to stay away from, right? Because now you're loving being healthy and all that. It ain't about the size, it's about being healthy. So some things you try to stay away from when you realize it ain't healthy for you. That's right, chap. You got to give it Bluebell ice cream. You know, at least in a cup. Get you a cup and not a whole gallon. Hello. Anyway. So when you start thinking about, I'm trying to do better, I'm trying to make myself better, I'm trying to work on that because I'm loving me. Some things you're trying to stop doing. So in the spirit realm, when you start loving your God, you stop feeding your mind with stuff that He don't want you to have. I mean, it's about growing up in the things of God. It's about becoming mature in the things of God. We can't always stay a sinner and call ourselves saved. We ought to be on this page. We ought to be on this. Am I talking too much? We need to be on this page. I'm an ex-sinner who got saved by grace. With me? I'm not a sinner saved by grace. I'm an ex-sinner. Because if you claim you're a sinner, that means who you are. Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm an alcoholic. I have not had a drink in 3 years, but I'm an alcoholic. No, if I stop drinking, I'll stop drinking. Don't try to label me with that. Y'all with me? I know it sounds good, but really, you are what you say you are. You can do what he say you can do. Come on, call those things into existence that are not. Say what you are. I'm an overcomer. I'm getting better. I'm going to walk this love thing. It ain't easy, but I'm going to walk it. Come on, every day of my life, I'm working on my love life. Next time somebody say, how's your love life? Say, better. You with me? You don't want to say, oh, it's crummy, it's messed up, it's jacked up. No, better. How's your love life? Better. Or better than what? Better than what it used to be. Am I making sense, y'all? Lord have mercy. Y'all make my job so difficult. Can I get an amen? I'm like John Osteen now. Let me see if I get $1. He said, how can I buy amen? Now I understand. You see him say that? Now I understand why he said that. Because you get me talking, and you know, they tell me, Pastor, don't worry about them saying that because they're listening. But you know, from old school, say yeah. You want somebody to respond. Amen. Stop laughing at me, man. She over in the corner cracking up. All right, my last scripture, so I can sit down. Don't you say that. John, the Gospel of John. The Gospel, John's Gospel, the 21st chapter.
Now, let me give you an idea of what you
and okay. And the 15th verse, John 21:15. The story is like this. Y'all remember when Peter denied Jesus? Jesus was being persecuted, beaten, and judged. While Peter was standing in the background saying, I don't know him, never knew him. I don't know why y'all trying to put me with that man. The Bible says he started swearing. That's when he used profanity. He started swearing, I never knew this Jesus, and I don't know this Jesus, and y'all got me mixed up with somebody else. And then he just totally went back. He told the other disciples, I'm going fishing. They said, we're going too.
Uh-oh, you okay?
We're doing one day fishing times, expeditions, excursions, or whatever you want to call it. And while they was out doing their thing, Jesus showed up. See, I got to meet. They sit down and started eating. And after they got through eating, Jesus says, time to deal with Peter. And right here in this verse is where he dealt with Peter.
This is your card.
And it brought my attention to it. It says, so when they had dined, as they got through eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, y'all with me? Simon, son of John, lovest thou me? You see that? But what got me was the latter part of that. Me more than these. And now I can imagine Jesus doing this. Peter, look right here, Simon. Look right here. We sitting right here. We eating together. We fellowship. I need to ask you this question. Do you love me more than you love these?
5:22 through 23.
And you have to see it like this. Peter, like,
Okay.
I grew up with him, and that's my brother right there, and they're my fishing partners right there, and we've been together. I knew them before I knew you, Jesus. I've been knowing them all of my life. I just met you. And you're going to ask me if I love you more than them?
Right here.
So I ask you again, how's your love life? When it comes to make a decision, whether I'm going to do what God wants me to do or please somebody else because I love them, really, check yourself. How's your love life for real? He said, do you love me more than these?
Good job, baby. Focus.
And Peter says, Lord, you know I love you. And before it was over with, Peter was so aggravated because Jesus was determined to get it out of him.
Now this is
Let him know how severe it was, how it was so necessary for him to understand his love level.
I'm working on the fruit of the Spirit.
And we need to get to that point that we reevaluate our love for Christ and say, do I really love God like I'm supposed to?
All right now.
Because if I love him, I'll be willing to give him what he's demanding of me. Have you ever dated somebody for the first time and there were some requirements they had? You're like, you know, I really don't like that, but I'll go ahead and do it because of you. You with me? Places they want to go, you don't really do that, but you did because you want to be with them. Come on, talk back to me. I'm the natural. It's real. You know? And so when you love God, do you love God? You love God? If you love God for real, sure enough now, there are certain sacrifices you have to be willing to make to prove your love to God.
All right. It is your part to whomever you're going to give it to. Hallelujah.
So next time they jump stupid, smile at them. Say, you know what? I love God. Put that in your brain. Put that in your brain. Next time someone run off real crazy, put it in your brain. And press this button. I love God. And they sit there looking at you. You go, what's this? But you just press your button. I love God. I ain't got time for this foolishness. I love God. Come on, you acting stupid, but I love God. You talking to me like you don't have good sense, but I love God. Yeah. I will not condescend to your level of state of mind because I love God. Y'all still in it? It's about the love level. And I can't ask you again. God dealt with me because I was minding my own business. I wasn't going to ask you all y'all private stuff. How your love life?
It looks really great.
Pastor, you too personal. Let's stand up. We're going to pray. But on a place called Calvary.
So next week we're going
Y'all
to
thought I was going to forget to tell y'all that. He loved us so much. The Bible said God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. His son gave his life on a place called Golgotha, on a place called Calvary.